devil, chasing down the gods, and I hope you find your dream. My mouth is made of metal, pocket full of yellow, pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream. And darling, never settle, chasing down the devil, chasing down the gods, and I hope you find.
Looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos, next. Afternoon baseball now from what is truly one of the best sight lines you'll find anywhere, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. Starlin Castro will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. On the ground towards second. And Walker's throw is in time for out number one. 4-3 on the put out to first, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Luis Valbuena will be the batter. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Nate Scherholz will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So little difficulty there for Liriano in the first. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Jordy Mercer will get his first opportunity now. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
1-0 on the way. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled back. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Andrew McCutcheon will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a bouncer out in front. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. After 1, no score. Junior Lake will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Junior Lake.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
Come on, 1 strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Come on, Pirates.
Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Ryan Sweeney will dig in here. First offering on the way. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Pittsburgh, let's go, Pittsburgh.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Neil Walker will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Go get him.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, Walker.
Here's a ball hit over the head of the second baseman, Barney, that's into right center, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Russell Martin will stand in. On excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
This is a gift right here. Can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so that's the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Andrew Lambo will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Check on Walker. Now the pitch. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Jose Tabata will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Darwin Barney is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Darwin Barney.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Jeff Samardzija will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Starlin Castro will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's get this batter.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Running is Castro. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And Tabata will make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Francisco Liriano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Liriano.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Fouled back. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Shearholtz has got it. 1 away. Starling Marte will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch right there for strike one.
No ball. One strike. That's it for you.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Jordy Mercer will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. And that misses for ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Nate Scherholz will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Nate Scherholz.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Junior Lake will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Get the strikeout, man!
Too low, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that they don't want to challenge him. But this could backfire on you because that's another base runner, and that's going to put more pressure on him out there.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there, 3-1. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, 2 hard-hit balls here to start the inning, and this ball was hit even harder than the double was. But unlike his teammate, he's going to end up in the dugout with nothing to show for it.
Ryan Sweeney will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike one. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he'll have himself a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The catcher, number 5,
Wellington Castillo will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
With 1 out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Darwin Barney will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Fastball swung on and hit to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 2-0. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and be careful here. This is the National League's reigning MVP. Now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Let's go, McCutchen!
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Lake will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Neil Walker will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Jeff Samardzija will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Let's do it, Pirates.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Starlin Castro will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Come on, Pirates. Do it.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Come on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Luis Valbuena will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Castro leads off second. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base. Center field.
McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Russell Martin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Andrew Lambo will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Come on, Pirates.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Circling under it is Sweeney, and he has it for the second out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jose Tabata will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Justin Wilson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
37, Justin Wilson.
Nate Sherholz will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Nate Sherholz.
In there for strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. For Walker now at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Josh Harrison is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. on the ground to second. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Starling Marte will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this is fouled back and out of play. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Sliced down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ballgame.
Jordy Mercer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Marte off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Andrew McCutchen will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. On On the ground to Barney here. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Brian Morris is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Wellington Castillo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Darwin Barney will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Again a 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Tabata has it for out number 2.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at-bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Jeff Samardzija will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw in time, and the side is retired. After the break, we'll see the former number 1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Neil Walker will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Russell Martin will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Castro.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
.30 is on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 1.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Luis Valbuena will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Fouled back. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot towards second. Taken by Walker. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he takes ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
1-1 on the way. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. James Russell is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
James Russell.
Andrew Lambo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Gabby Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
17. Gabby Sanchez.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now. Hard hit down the line, but foul. Ball 3. Off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Clinton Barmich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Starling Marte will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now the first pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first?
Boy, and that's hard to believe. That is just their first extra base hit of the afternoon as a team. Probably not going to win too many ball games when that first 2-bagger doesn't come until this late.
Jordy Mercer will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Castro is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Tony Watson will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Travis Snyder is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 23, Travis Snyder.
Nate Sherholz will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Right fielder, Nate Sherholz.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. (1-0). In for a strike, it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
The 2-1 home. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
(3-2). Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Junior Lake will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of two evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Ryan Sweeney will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Misses, ball 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Alvarez has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing in the Cubs' half of the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail here 2-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Veras is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 41, Jose Veras. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 9.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Pirates, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, how do you hit a sinker baller? You gotta wait for him to give you something up in the zone, because when that pitch is down around your knees, it's too hard to elevate. But when it flattens out and gets up, that's when you can do your damage.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now following the home run that tied the ball game. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is, it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ballgame, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Neil Walker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. He'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Russell Martin will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Wesley Wright will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Andrew Lambeau will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Lake is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Travis Snyder will stand in as the last chance here, so he's going to need to find a way to get aboard or get that winning run in from second. fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And this one will wind up as a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Fouled straight back. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least to give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Chris Stewart will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
But once this inning got rolling a little bit, you just had a sense that this thing might be slipping away. And sure enough, a 2-run bottom of the ninth is enough to turn the tables.
Guys, the Pirates were paced this afternoon by the efforts of this man, Andrew McCutchen. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 3-2. So long from Pittsburgh.